In Hindu mythology, Vasuki is one of the most significant and revered serpents, and his association with Lord Shiva adds depth to his symbolic role in spiritual and cosmic concepts. Vasuki is depicted as the divine serpent who coils around Shiva's neck, a powerful image with profound meaning both in mythological and symbolic contexts. Vasuki in Hindu mythology. Vasuki is a king of serpents, Naga, and one of the prominent figures in Hindu cosmology. His story appears in several texts, particularly in the Mahabharata, the Bhagavata Purana, and the Vishnu Purana, where he is connected to key cosmic events, such as the churning of the ocean, Samudra Manthan. Appearance and characteristics of Vasuki. Vasuki is described as a massive, powerful serpent, often portrayed with a fierce appearance but not necessarily as evil. He is said to have 1,000 heads, which is a common feature in descriptions of the Naga kings and deities. He is also referred to as a Naga Raja, king of serpents, and is highly revered by those who worship serpents, particularly in the Indian subcontinent, where serpents are associated with fertility, rain, and the underworld. Vasuki around Lord Shiva's neck, the symbolism. The image of Vasuki wrapped around Lord Shiva's neck is one of the most iconic and powerful representations in Hindu iconography. This specific imagery is multi-layered in meaning and is deeply connected to Shiva's divine nature, as well as to the cosmic order and spiritual significance of snakes. 1. The cosmic serpent and Lord Shiva's dominion over fear. Vasuki symbolizes the cosmic power of serpents. Snakes, in many cultures, including Hinduism, represent the primordial forces of creation, life, death, and renewal. By having Vasuki around his neck, Lord Shiva, the Lord of destruction and transformation, demonstrates his control over the forces of nature, including the most feared creatures like serpents. Shiva's relationship with Vasuki represents the idea that he has mastery over all fears and dangers. Serpents are often associated with danger, death, and destruction, but Shiva's calm demeanor and ascetic nature, while wearing Vasuki as an ornament, show that he is at peace with these cosmic forces. This highlights Shiva's role as a protector who can overcome chaos and negativity. 2. The symbol of destruction and transformation. Shiva is also known as the god of destruction, and this destruction is seen not as annihilation but as a necessary transformation in the cycle of the universe, creation, preservation, and destruction. By wearing Vasuki, the snake of destruction, around his neck, Shiva is symbolizing the ultimate transformative power. In this context, Vasuki's coiling around Shiva's neck can be seen as a symbol of the eternal cycle of life and death, birth and rebirth. The snake sheds its skin, which aligns with the idea of transformation and renewal, central themes in Shiva's domain. 3. Control over desire and attachment. In some interpretations, Vasuki represents the serpent of desire or temptation. Snakes are often linked to Kundalini energy, the dormant spiritual energy within the human body, that resides at the base of the spine. The serpent, when controlled or awakened through spiritual practice, can lead one to enlightenment. Since Shiva is the lord of ascetics and embodies complete detachment, his wearing of Vasuki symbolizes control over desires and the ego. The serpent can also be seen as a metaphor for the restless mind, which is under Shiva's dominion, indicating that true spiritual power is achieved when one transcends worldly attachments and desires. 4. The relationship with the churning of the ocean, Samudra Manthan. Vasuki plays a crucial role in the mythological story of the Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean. According to the myth, the gods, devas, and demons, asuras, work together to churn the ocean of milk in search of the nectar of immortality, Amrita. Vasuki, the serpent king, was used as the rope to churn the ocean. The demons held Vasuki's tail, and the gods held his head. The churning created immense tension, causing Vasuki to expel venom, which threatened the gods and the world. It is at this moment that Lord Shiva intervened. He drank the venom, which turned his throat blue, earning him the name Nilkant, the blue-throated one. This event symbolizes Shiva's ability to handle poison, both literally and metaphorically, transforming harmful substances into powerful forces for good. The venom that Shiva consumed is symbolic of the poisons of material existence, which he is capable of transforming into spiritual wisdom. The churning also symbolizes the cosmic struggle between good and evil, and Shiva's role as a protector who can absorb and neutralize these forces. Vasuki in the context of Kundalini and spiritual growth. The serpent is often connected to the concept of Kundalini, which in spiritual traditions like yoga refers to a latent spiritual energy believed to reside at the base of the spine. As the Kundalini energy awakens, it ascends through the chakra system, leading the practitioner toward enlightenment and self-realization. Vasuki, as a powerful and cosmic serpent, is often associated with Kundalini energy in some esoteric traditions. The imagery of Vasuki around Shiva's neck can therefore symbolize the awakening of spiritual energy and the journey toward higher consciousness. Shiva, the supreme yogi, is the perfect symbol of someone who has fully awakened his Kundalini energy, reaching the highest state of enlightenment and spiritual power. Vasuki's symbolism in the five elements, Pancha-Bhutas. Vasuki is often linked to the element of water in the Pancha-Bhutas, the five elements of the universe. As water is fluid and can be both gentle and powerful, so is the energy of the serpent, which can be calm or destructive, depending on how it is treated. Shiva's ability to control the serpent reflects the balance that exists between the five elements of nature, where each element must be kept in harmony for the universe to function smoothly. Other symbolic interpretations. Vasuki as a serpent also represents the path to liberation, moksha. In the process of spiritual awakening, one must face and overcome their inner serpents, the desires, attachments, and distractions that lead to suffering. Lord Shiva's mastery over Vasuki signifies spiritual control over these forces, guiding seekers towards the ultimate goal of freedom from the cycle of birth and death, samsara. The serpent in various spiritual traditions symbolizes primal energy, wisdom, and eternal life. Vasuki, in this sense, represents a cosmic force that can be both destructive and regenerative, much like Lord Shiva himself, who is the ultimate force of both destruction and recreation. Conclusion: Vasuki's role in Lord Shiva's iconography. Vasuki, the divine serpent, coiled around Lord Shiva's neck, is a powerful and multifaceted symbol in Hinduism. The image represents Shiva's complete mastery over the forces of nature, his fearless and detached nature, and his ability to control even the most dangerous and poisonous elements of existence. Vasuki's association with Shiva emphasizes themes of transformation, spiritual awakening, and cosmic balance, showing that destruction can lead to creation and that control over one's inner and outer forces leads to ultimate liberation. This divine serpent's connection with Shiva also underscores the unity of opposites, life and death, destruction and creation, good and evil, at the heart of the cosmic dance of the universe.